See what I will be doing and everything. So the team, this is the training for English transcription. Okay. The main thing, the person who is working, they should have good English knowledge. If you know don't have any good knowledge in English, please don't work. Okay. So after you working, if there is more rework, there is more mistakes, then the rework is very very hectic. So if you know English very well, please work. Otherwise, don't want. If you know Hindi, we have Hindi first. You can take Hindi. So if you are really strong in the language, then you can take up the work. Otherwise, don't take work and don't give more headaches. And one more thing, sorry for the saying this. And one more thing, the first file we will be checking for the teams. Okay, because we want to know like how you working, how much quality you working. Because already we nearly when we work earlier, so we face so much issues because of we did not check the sample file of the team. So now we getting more struggle in that. So we want to check the first file which you working in the tool. So once your file gets approved, we will be giving you next file. Okay, we don't want to get any more reworks and any more mistakes in the files. So only if you know English very well, please work. Otherwise, don't work. If you know Hindi, you can work. Okay, for Hindi typing also, we will be giving training. Okay, if you know Hindi very well, we can give training on the Hindi. And apart from this, we will be having in future we will be having Oriya, Assami, Bengali, Tamil, Malayalam, like all Indian languages projects also. Okay, by March I will be informing you regarding that. So until now we will be working on English and Hindi for now. Okay, even this project may be continue for next 2 years also. As of now, our files will be loaded like in short terms. So we won't get continuous work. So this week we will be have, next week I don't know whether we will be having work or not. Okay. Some projects will be long, some long term. Some project will be short term. Okay. And one more thing, this project we will be working in online. So make sure that you have proper internet connection and laptop. So you can't work in mobile because so many people started working. They feel like they want to work in mobile. So this will not work in mobile. You need laptop and internet connection, proper internet connection. Then only you can work on it. Okay. Apart from this, anyone have any doubts? If anyone came here like I don't know what is transcription. Anyone is here?
Ma'am, I'm already working as a transcriptionist and a translator. I don't
Okay.
need any learn. Yeah, I don't need
Yeah.
any training. Thank you.
Yeah. But anyhow, so all the projects are not same, right? Different projects have different guidelines and different tools. All right. Let me know like what are the tools you worked earlier. Hi, Mavish.
Hello, yes, ma'am.
In what tool you worked as a transcriber?
Ma'am, I do manual transcription. I take help from Google and Otter. That's it. I don't use any tool.
Oh, no, no. Actually, I asking like, do you work in any online tool for
Yes,
transfer?
ma'am.
Which
Yes,
tool?
I work with tool. I didn't get you.
Tool means like we have so many online transcriber tool like Loft, is
Okay,
ESDI.
love. No, no, I don't use any tool.
Yeah, so that is why I asking because the
No,
which you
I
working
don't.
is not the same way. What we will working is will be same transcription only, but you have to work on our tool in the way which we teaching you. Okay. Okay. Any other people like you don't know what is transcription, how to do transcription? Anyone is there? Okay. So I hope everyone have the knowledge of transcription. So please, we will be checking each file from the one person, and after that only we will be giving you next files. Okay. Okay. So team, you can see like, so this is the file manage. We share with the team leader to work. Okay, so you can see this is all the file names and this is the duration of the files and this is the teams which we work which are working. So earlier, so we already completed like 8 to 9 batches, so now is ninth batch, 10, 11, 3 batches are loaded. So now we need more people to work on our tool, so we are onboarding new teams. Okay, so now, so you can see there is a audio file loaded drive. So this, in this drive the audio will be there. For example, if I allotting this file to a person. So person JSR. So then what I do is I have to copy this file and I have to select this file in this audio drive. So simply click on the drive. So the drive will take you to where the audio uploaded. So Control F V. So you can see the audio here. Okay. So once again, so this is the sheet and this is the drive where the audio file is loaded. In this, if I allotted this file to you, then you have to copy this file name and go to the drive and search in it. So searching option is Control F. I'm pasting this. You can see this file. So now what I need to do is so download this file, audio file, because you're going to work on this file. Okay. So on what time I will tell you like what is transcription. Transcription is nothing. Whatever you hear in the audio, you have to type in the same way with proper spellings, proper punctuations, with proper guidelines. That is called transcription. So transcription will be in the same language with the audio. What you hear. If you hear in Hindi, then you have to type in Hindi. If you hear in Tamil, you have to type in Tamil. If you hear in Punjabi, then you have to type in Punjabi. Okay. So translation is converting one language to another language. Okay, that is called translation. Okay, but we are working only on transcription. Okay, so now you see that
Hi, Samapika.
this is the audio.
I'm fine. Thank you for joining once again. I'm so happy and delighted to talk to you once again. Thank you.
Okay, so we can do transcription in different way. So normally in Google, like for normally in Google, new Google Docs. So here's the this one. It's called Google Docs. Everyone will be having your mail, so you can type the content here. Okay, you can see voice typing option is there. So once you start, if you play this audio,
Yes, same here. So, how was your day today? It wasn't so good, not so bad. And what about you? It was good. Good, it was good. So, how's the weather?
so like this, some
How's the weather there?
online this versions are there. Apart from this, we have a website. So many websites that used to convert audio to text. So like we have voter.ai. So one second. Okay. So the voter.ai, this is a website. You have to log in with your Google Gmail ID. So I already logged in. So login, I think you know, right? Simply give your once you type OTTR AI, then it will be asking for your username and password of your mail. So once you get, you will get this window. In this, there is an option of import. So go to import and load the audio. So now I downloaded the audio from the drive, right? So now I'm going to load this. So here, this is the audio which I downloaded now. Okay. So selecting the audio, this audio will be getting uploaded into the footer.ai.
Ma'am, Jivita ma'am, I have got one doubt regarding this Uta. It
Okay.
can maximum do only 3 files, I think.
Yeah,
Other
first
than
what you
this,
can do is after that you can use another ID, another some new mail ID. ಬೇರೆ ಮೇಲ್ ಐಡಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
I mean, we can keep creating mail IDs
Yeah,
and
yeah, you
download.
can load it. Yeah, you can use it. For now. So from next project, we will be giving you separate username and password to log in and to convert the audios.
Okay.
For this project, we will not providing anything. You can log in using different IDs and differently you can download and work on it. Okay. For next from the next project from the March, we will be giving you separate username and password to log in. So otherly, you can in that you can upload more audios. You can convert more n number of audio to text in that. Okay. So now, Steam, you can see I loaded the audio this audio now waiting for transcribing. Go to transcript. So this process will be started here. This audio is like about to uh, this audio is about 30.4. You can see here also this 30.4 minutes of audio is getting processed here. So within 10 to 15 minutes, you will get whole transcription for this file. You don't want to sit and type. But what is the problem will be there? Some word will be, some mission will be understand, some word will be misunderstood. So that word you have to correct according to the audio. Okay. So this thing is happening on site. So let it happen. So now, so I'm very happy to introduce our own platform to transcription. So that is called Textlang. Okay. So this is the website online tool where we're going to work. Okay. If you type this, you will get this like this is the file management page. Here you can see the portal, how the portal will be looking. Okay. So once again, I will show you how to log in. Okay. 1 second, please. Okay. So in this page, we already given like this is the portal. Okay, this is the web address. You have to copy and paste in the Chrome. Okay. So when you copy and paste, it will be asking for username and password. So I already logged in. So because of that, I can see like this. So normally it will be once you copy and paste the web link, it will get show you to. It will ask you for login. So the login username will be this is the mail ID which you need to use for login. Copy and paste it here. Don't type. Okay, and the password. When the password also is given here, copy and paste it here and sign in. So here the space is added. So because of that, I not able to sign in. So now you can see the files how much is loaded. So currently it's not, don't count like this is the count. This count is regarding the QCs going on for 1200 files. Apart from 1200, the another 200 files loaded for the transcription. Okay. So another 200 like yeah, another 200 files is, was allotted to for the transcription. Okay. So now you can see the files here. Okay. So now, so this file, where is your file? Now this file which I allotted to you. So that is, this is the file number. How to get this file in the tool? So copy the file name, uh, copy the file name and search in new job. Okay. If you type, copy and paste the file name, you can see the file here, right? So now this is new job because still no one has started this job because that was in new job. So now first you have to accept this. Then only it will be go to ongoing jobs. So what is mean by ongoing? Which are the file allotted for working, that will be called as ongoing. So the new job, the file still is not allotted to anyone. So this is the file name which I allotted in the file. So this copy and paste in the new job portal. You get the file separately and have to first you have to accept this. Okay. So once you accept, you can't see the file in the new jobs. You have to go to ongoing jobs. So now in the ongoing job, you have to search the same file. So now this file is allotted here. You can see assigned on. Okay. Now click the file. Sorry, team. Team, you can see my screen, right? Team, you can see my screen, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so now you can see here that this is audio part, this is transcription part where you're going to work. So now how? So this is the file name and this is the audio duration and this is the language and this is the date. Okay, now so what you need to do? Now you can see this is the file. So how to play this? Use the play button.
Hi Samapika, how are you?
I'm fine. Thank you for joining once again. I'm so happy and excited to talk to you once again.
Same here, same here. So, how was your day today?
So you can see this. So there is option play button to play the audio and stop the audio. Okay, this is audio part. This is the transcription part where we're going to do the transcription. So before that, we have to cut this audio. So what is make cutting? So according to the speakers, we have to make segmentation. So that is called classification. So how to do? How we can do? Like that, I will be teaching you. So meanwhile, we will check for this. What is about the transcription? Team, you can see. Sorry, this is Sam Africa. Okay, so now you can see the whole transcription is typing automatically. You don't want to type fully, right? You can see this, right? The transcription is there. So getting ready. 1 second. The whole 30 minutes audio will be getting. You will get within 10 minutes, not more than that. You don't want to type by sitting each verse by hearing and all. So one the main work is the transcription. The transcription will be done in auto.ai. Okay. Now, so what you have to do? So once the transcription comes, first you check it here only. You can edit here only. Okay. So let it happen. And one more thing. So if you want to do here, how to cut here? So in this audio, you can see from here to here there is nothing. So play the audio. Until here nothing. So what do I keep the cursor and add segment. So you can see this part is cut separately. So to play this particular area, shift tab. Can you hear anything? Nothing, right? So for this we call this as SIL. This part we called as SIL. So simply type the open bracket, you will get the tag here. You don't want to type any tag. This is called tags, which is used for like silence, and the silence will come under no speaker. So this was no speaker part. There is nothing. That is only the silent noise, whatever is there, that comes under silence. Now next.
Hi Samapika, how are you?
So the speech stops here. Again, from here to here, what is there? Only silence. So what you have to do, once the speech completed, you have to click the add segment. So now keep the cursor in this segment. If you press shift tab.
Hi Samapika, how are you?
Hi. And one more thing, team. In this transcription, you should not type any words in capital. Everything should be in smaller only. But when you hear like initial, but when you hear like words like SMS, OTP, SBI, ATM, so that word should be typed in capital. Apart from that, normally the word should be typed in small letter only. You should not use any capital. Hi, Samapika. I don't know what is name clearly.
Hi Samapika, how are you?
Samapika. I don't know it's clearly name or not.
Hi Samapika, how are you?
Hi Samapika. How are you? So use proper punctuation. Use proper this one. So this one is completed. But here we need to mark the speaker. So this audio is called conversation audio. So conversation audio means we have to give the name as speaker C1, C2. Okay. So now this is conversation audio. There are two, I can hear two voices, two also female only. So now how to create a speaker? You can see add speaker option is there. Add speaker here. This is South Indian, so North Indian English. Add speaker C1. Speaker name also C1. gender female, select group adult. So another one they called as C2. If there is more three or four more speaker, then you have to do C2, C3, C4, C5 like that. Okay, this one is female. The people who speaking in the audio, they are called speakers. Okay, save and close. So now when you go to the, you can see C1, C2. Earlier only there is two options, select speaker, no speaker. Now it's like C1, C2. So the first speaker is called C1. Okay.
Hi, Samapika.
Ma'am, even though we know their names, we need not mention it.
No, no need. No need, ma'am. Okay. Now again this completed.
I'm fine.
See, until here nothing. There is no speech. So here, please don't cut exactly here, here. So what will happen? The word will be cut. Give some spaces. So I cutting the keeping the cursor add segment. So this segment is added. So you play the segment separately. Shift tab. So nothing is there. So this comes under no speaker. This is what? Silence. That's it. And next.
I'm fine.
See, she stopped speaking here. After that, there is no speech. So I have to cut the segment separately. After that, I can see this until here, that is a silence. Again, see.
Thank you for joining once again. I'm so happy and delighted to talk to you once again.
Same here. Same.
See, the speaker, one person completed here. So I can give the cursor and add segment. This was done by.
Same here. Same here. So, how was your day today?
This, wherever the speech starts and ends, you create the segment. Now,
It wasn't so good, not so bad. It wasn't so good, not so bad. And what about you?
until here, same speaker. So what I can, I give the cursor and I cut the segment. Now, I can see there is a possible silence.
It was good.
See, again, where the speech ends, keep the cursor and add segment. Again, read.
Good.
Okay.
Very good.
So keep the cursor and add segment. And here, the people who already worked this, they know the thing.
So how should I?
So here, this is comes under breathing sound. So keep the cursor at where the speech starts exactly.
So how should I?
Sorry.
So in some audios, what will happen to the two people will be speaking at the same time. So that we have to cut separately. You can see.
So how should I?
So this will be cut separately, add segment, and this will be next segment.
Sorry.
So overlap means
How's the weather there?
overlap means the speaker, two speakers speaks at same time called as. So wherever there is a silence, I cutting this as silence. Okay.
Pretty cold and it's raining.
See, in this also.
Pretty cold and it's raining.
So both speakers speaking. So what I do is I cut separately what which I can clearly. After this, both speakers speaking at same time, that I cut separately. So like this segment we will be calling as overlap. So now you can see I have cut segments according to the speech and silence. Anyone have any doubt on this? What how to cut the segmentations?
I mean, possible silence, if it is less than 1 second, we should
don't,
ignore it.
yeah, you can ignore it, but instead of that, you can type as SIL, the where the speech comes. For example, how are you? Then you in this case, you can type here instead of cutting, you can type it as SIL. In the
Even though if it is less than 1 second.
yeah, silence. You can see possible silence, right? So I can cut it, type it as SIL.
Okay, so that rule does not apply in Translang now. Before it was like if it is more than 1 second only we should consider. If it is less than that, we need not consider it.
Yeah, now we have to type instead of cutting. We should type that on. I will show you how to do. Okay. So now, also let me. Yeah, hi. Yeah, if the same speakers, two speakers speaking at same space, we have to cut that separately. Only that part. Okay, now once again I will show you. We have got the transcription, whole transcription. You can check here only. You can see.
Hi, Samapika. How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you for joining.
Same stream here is the option of edit. So in the edit, what you can do is, so here is the option for rewind, return, backspace, deleting of everything. There is an option. So you can, for example, if you want to reduce the speed of audio, if you want to increase the speed of audio, you want to rewind everything. There's an option. Okay. So now I want to check this.
Joining once again.
So
Hi, Samapika. How are you?
see, hi, Samapika. I don't know what is the correct name. Okay, Samapika. So don't type in capital Samapika. How are you?
I'm fine.
I am fine. This I am should be I am, not I apostrophe him.
Thank you for joining once again. I'm so happy and delighted to talk to you once again.
So stop. So where you want to stop, you can stop. I am so happy and delighted to talk to you once again. This is correct.
Same here.
Same here, not here, right? Correct. So no one tells same here. Same here, right? Next.
So, how was your day today?
It wasn't so good, not so bad. And what about you?
It was good.
I was good. I will good not. So sometimes machine will be not reading very properly. So here you can check.
Good, it was
Okay.
very good.
So
See,
how
you
should it
said,
go?
So this in this place this overlap is happening. You avoid it. Okay.
sorry,
How's the weather there?
it's pretty cold.
Pretty cold and
Yes,
it's raining.
it's raining.
It is, yeah, it's
Oh,
raining and it's horribly cold over here.
oh my god.
Oh my God. That is first right. Oh my God. Right.
We never actually used to have rain right now in this
Okay.
time of the year,
Mm-hmm.
but due to pollution, anything can happen anywhere.
Okay. Yeah, true, true. But then here it's only cold, no rains yet.
Yet. Not is still like
Jivita,
yeah.
af, af,
Yeah. That is we have to check each and everything.
But then here it's only cold.
Cold.
Jivita, after that we have to paste that text into Textlang, na?
Yeah. First, actually, what you
Okay.
do is you have corrected here only you have to correct this. Okay.
Okay. That
So
I got.
yeah, you have to correct here. Okay. And you correct and you have to paste in word, not directly in this one. So you have to copy this one and you have to paste in word because we should need to type everything in lower case, not in uppercase. So what I'm doing, copying and I'm opening the word file. In the word there is an option. You can change all the words to Control A. There is an option change lowercase. So you got it right. Everything was changed to lowercase. Otherwise, what you have to do? You have to change all the things in there. So now you can see I have changed all the this one in uh, small letters. Next, another thing is okay. The word okay should be in capital. So normally we type as okay, right? So normally we have to type this okay as okay. So wherever you working in this transcription, the word okay should be in okay. I will share you the guidelines also. So I am replacing all over the files.
Okay.
Okay. And the word like I am, I apostrophe M. Sorry, I apostrophe M. It should be I am. And the word like I will, it should be I will.
Ma'am,
So
this is
like
only applied for I and V.
I and me, I have, I will, everything for us. I have. Because normally only mission when the mission transcript it will be like this. But the human transcription will be like this only. See, I will, I have, I. Okay, sorry. We or. So it will be we or like these words. So while you're working only, you will come to know we are, we have. So no, that is not the words. So some words will be there like I will, I have. So while copy pasting only, you will come to know. So first you have to do the transcription. After that, copy paste in the word and change all the words into lowercase. After that, change the words like okay, I will, I am, I have. Okay. So after that, you start copy pasting here. So now what I do is I keeping this file and I opening the transcription file. So now I did the segmentation. Now I what I do? I have to cut copy paste this one.
I'm fine.
So this is speaker 2. So I am fine, right? Copy and paste in the segment. So once you done completed, you check once again. Shift tab.
I'm fine.
Yeah, done. Next. This segment is nothing. No speaker. So this comes under SIL. Now this one.
Thank you for joining once again. I'm so happy and delighted to talk to you once again.
This is from C1 and the thing. I am so happy. Okay, sorry. Thank you for joining once again. And okay, copy this and paste it here, right?
Thank you for joining once again. I'm so happy and delighted to talk to you once again.
So the thing. But before the speaking, this person telling,
Thank you for
I am right. That word we will tell as filler word. Okay. So someone telling before speaking, someone telling, I don't know what to do. Yeah, like that. So that word we will call as filler words. So nothing. If you open the bracket, you will get all those tags. So I will tell you what are the tags for what we use. So this AW. If someone speaking some abusive word, that word should be typed inside of a AW. CP word. So normally we're not using any CP word for now. So you avoid it. That is called colloquial word. So here in English there is no any colloquial words. Filler. So I told you that. So those words are comes under fillers. And LM. So what is mean by LM? If the language mismatch. This is English audio. If you hear any Hindi word, that word you should type in LM tag, inside LM tag. That I will show you how to work. And mispronunciation. So as of now there is no any this option. So only LM, FIL, SIL we are going to use in this file. And NPS. NPS means if you hearing someone from background, apart from main speakers, if you hear, for example, if from audio, there's background noise like someone selling vegetables in the road that you can hear in this audio. In that case, that word is you can hear the word clearly. Then that will comes under NPS, non-primary speaker. Then silence. Silence, I told you, right? What are the noise? What are the silence? That even wherever there is no speech, that is called as silence. And SUP. What is meant by SUP? If someone telling their personal data, some confidential data, that will be comes under SUP. Okay, for example, it's a call center audio. Someone telling their phone number or PAN number or other number something. So that you have to type in between this tag. Okay. UNIN. So what is mean by UNIN? So UNIN is if the word you're not able to understand what the speaker is speaking, in that case you have to mark it as UNIN. Okay. Unknown. As of now, we're not using this tag. Music. Don't use this tag at any cost. Okay. And overlap C1, overlap C2. Okay. So what is mean by overlap C1, overlap C2? So the person, I told you, right, in the same time the two people are speaking. In that case, we have to type each person's conversation separately. So for that, we have to use this tag. I will show you. Okay. So now this. So once you completed one segment, once again play whether it's correct or not.
Thank you for joining once again. I'm so happy and delighted to talk to you once again.
Talk to you once again. This content. Okay. Now next.
Thank you for joining once again. I'm so happy and
Same here, same here.
Same
So,
yes.
how was your day today?
Same here, same here. So how was your day today? So this here, right? Same here. But you can see only one type it's a type day today. Copy it, paste it here. Same here was spoken by two times, spoken had by two times. Copy and paste. Same here, same here. So how was your day today? Not today, right?
Same here, same here. So, how was your day today?
So you can see in this segment.
Same here, same here.
So same here was completed here. But from here to here, some silence is there. There is no new speech. See, in this case, what you have to type? Here you have to type SIL. Okay, don't cut this segment. Instead of that, you can use SIL. So see,
Same here, same here. So, how was your day today?
that's it. So next, the segment is silence. No speaker, silence. Anyone have doubt on the silence? Now,
Ma'am, silence can be put in between. That is what I understand now.
yeah. We can put it because same speaker confusing, right? So if you cut this like some word or something, will be cutting here. So don't want to cut here. Instead of that, you can use this. Okay.
Okay, if it is like the one person is
Continuing the
C1 is
speech.
speaking continuously.
Then you can create up to 20 seconds, not more than 20 seconds.
Okay.
But you can see there is a big gap. Then you can cut it separately.
It wasn't so good. It wasn't so good. It wasn't so good. Not so bad. It wasn't so good. Not so bad. And what about you?
So this is there, but what about you? So you can see the transcription was there. The main thing is to do cut, copy, and paste, and use to mark the proper speakers. So how was your day today? Next, C1 speaking. See.
It wasn't so good. Not so bad. And what about you?
So once again, playing Control Shift Tab.
It wasn't so good. Not so bad. And what about you?
So you can see.
So bad.
So bad. After that, there is a silence. So you can type silence. Don't cut the silence. Simply don't cut the silence. The speaker, same speaker is continuous for the speech. Okay.
It wasn't so good. Not so bad. And what about you?
So
It was good.
you can see in this space, I can't hear the word clearly, right? Anyone can hear this clearly. So in this
No.
case, so what you do is you can type only UNIN. So mean unintelligible. So
It wasn't so good. Not so bad. And what about you?
this thing until there was not, I can't hear clearly. If I can guess, but don't guess. Okay, don't guess and type. If really the audio is not clear, you mark it as only UNIN. See?
It wasn't so good. Not so bad. And what about you?
So there wasn't something first two words I not able to hear. Instead of that, I will type UNIN. Then the so good I can hear clearly. So I type so good, not so bad, and the silence part after that. And what about you? Next, it is silence. This no speaker. And now
It was good.
for her, it was good. So the content is there. I was good or it was good. So go through the segment once again.
It was good. It was good. It was good. It was good.
Can you hear clearly? Please, someone.
Yes, it was good only.
It was good. It was good.
It was good, like that he telling, right? Because of that we not. So instead of the it was good. So that will called as that will be calling as filler words. So once again, you want to complete it. Please check each line. Once you completing the first line only, you check once again and go to next line. So we can avoid more rework and more mistakes.
It was good.
It was good, right? Now here, Shift tab. I paid. There is nothing that comes under no speaker. SIL. Now
Good, okay, very good. Good, okay, very good. Good, okay, very good.
So here you can see got it, very good was spoken by one person and another person telling okay. In this case you avoid this, you don't mark it. Someone is while speaking, someone like if only the big sentence or some unintelligible sentence overlap is there, then you can type that content. How to type? So first I will complete this one.
Good, okay, very good.
Got it, very good, right? So here is not typed properly, so leave it. Got it. Very good. Some sentence will be not, when it's not clearly, it won't type properly. Otherwise, you can type yourself.
Good, okay, very good. Good, okay, very good. Good, okay, very good.
Okay, so got it, very good. Now, this sentence, nothing is there. It's come under silence.
Ma'am, Jeevita ma'am, one more doubt. For example, if C1 is speaking continuously
Mm.
and C2 in response to hearing that he's just doing okay,
Avoid it.
not saying word okay, but just doing so we
Avoid it.
can
Avoid
ignore
it.
it.
Yeah, you can ignore it. You don't want to type that content. Yeah, this all the already we have cleared, right? So if the response is backside of the another speaker, you don't want to type. You leave it. That's a double work for us. The only the content overlap content is clear and it's not clear, then you can make it overlap. So now this content is overlap. I can show you.
So how should I? So how should I? So how should I?
See, if you want to play this audio slowly, then here is the option. You can change the speed of the audio. So once again, I am going to here.
So how should I? So how should I?
The speaker, two people speaking at the same time. In this case, this will becomes under overlap. The overlap, the person who we hear first one, they called overlap one.
Good, okay, very good. So how should I?
So first the speaker C1 is overlapping the C1 and the overlap. The person who is working first rank, they will be cutting confused on this tagging, right? This is very difficult for tagging. What is this tagging? So this is C2. So the both person are overlapping in same segment. In between, you have to type the content, which what they are overlapping, what the message they are overlapping. You can see. So I'm playing this.
So how should I?
So how I can hear clearly. After that, the word is not clear. Then I can type just UNIN. Please mute yourself, Hari Krishnan. So I'm getting that as a echo for me. Okay, sorry. Okay, now see.
So how should I? So how should I?
See something is he telling. So this sorry, this was spoken by this person. Here this person also see something. Once again, I'll go for this segment.
So how should I? So how should I? So how should I?
So really the content is if you're not clear, then you type only UNIN. So how UNIN? If you're not able to hear clearly, then you can put it on UNIN only. You don't want to type the content.
So how should I? So how should I?
C only I can hear. After that, I not able to hear the word clearly. So C UNIN. This was done by C1 and the C2 was telling. So how and the some word she's telling is not under clear. So I type so how then UNIN. So this is like the way we have to type the content of the overlap. First who is overlapping what they're speaking and second person what they're speaking. If you're not able, if you can hear one person what's saying, you can type. If the another person you're not able to hear clearly, then you mark it as UNIN only. You don't want to type the content. Okay, this is the way. First we have to type first person's overlap and second we have to type second person overlap in this inside the tag. Now this content.
Sorry.
Sorry, this was spoken by
Good, okay, very good.
C2. So C2 link. Sorry. Sorry, right? You can copy paste. I already did the answer. So this is silence.
Ma'am, UNI can also be used for partially told words.
Yes, ma'am. We have to use for that only. For example, something. If I telling yeah. Otherwise, if being bring, so like that, if the word, if I instead of I telling the clear word, sometimes I will be telling off word. In that case, for example, so how are you? So in that case, I can type so you and I, and how are you? You got it right. So instead of
Yeah.
off word, don't type off word. There is no any off word in the English. So if you hear any off word, instead of that, you have to type you and I. If the word is not clear, then you have to type you and I. Okay.
How's the weather there?
How was the weather there? So sorry, this was here only. You can see how was the weather there. Okay. So this is comes under question mark. Use please use proper punctuations. So you can see how's the weather here. You will not have like this because she's telling
How's the weather there?
how's how's the. So how is the. Okay. Now next. This was spoken by C2. This is silence. This is no speaker. And then next.
It's pretty cold.
It's pretty cold. This was speaking by C1. It's pretty cold. The content is there clearly, team. You don't want to type. You don't want to type for the because normally for the transcription only it will take time. So when you get the transcription here clear, the main thing you want to know like how to cut the segment, how to this one. So it's pretty cool. Once again, you clear the segment. Check how to check. Sorry, shift tab.
It's pretty cold.
Okay, the content is typed clearly. Next, that's it. This is silence. This is silence, and this is no speaker. Okay, now I told like LM. So for example, it's pretty cold G something. If someone telling pretty cold, laya gaya some Hindi word. In that case, if you have to type that Hindi word in LM tag, how to type? So this is the LM tag. Inside you have to type the Hindi word. It's pretty cold. Kya nahi something, whatever the word you hear in this audio, that word that apart from English you hear any other language, that you have to type in LM tag. So only Hindi you have to type. If you hear some other language apart from Hindi, you hearing some other South Indian, some other North Indian, Punjabi or Gujarati, don't type. You only type LM, UNIN, LM. Okay, otherwise you type LM, that Hindi word you have to type in Hindi. Okay.
Pretty cold.
Pretty cold. Yeah, it's pretty cold. Pretty cold. This is why.
It's pretty cold.
Pretty cold.
Okay, now.
And it's raining. And it's raining. And it's raining. And it's raining.
You can see, right? The word is not clear. So in that case, what you do? You don't want to type the word by you guessing. So
And it's raining.
yes, raining or something she's telling, but I can't hear the word clearly. So instead of typing or guessing word, I typing as you and I. See?
And it's raining. And it's raining.
So only the raining word I can hear clearly. So that's it. So next, I can click segment creating clearly. Add segment. I can hear this.
It's raining.
Yeah. It's raining and it's yeah.
So in this audio, you can see both speakers are speaking same.
Jivita, what was the function of shift tab? Can you repeat that?
To play the particular segment.
To play the particular segment.
Only this segment. Actually, in
Okay,
this
okay, okay.
what you hear in this place, you have to type only this only, right? So how we can check? Normally, if you play this, it will be playing continuously. It won't stop, right?
It's raining.
Right.
Okay, okay.
So if you this shift tab will be play only this particular segment. So we can check so whether we type properly or whether we missed out some words. For example, if I completed this, so I want to check this. So shift tab.
Okay, okay, I got that. I got that.
Joining once
Thank you.
Yeah.
again. I'm so happy and delighted to talk to you once again.
Because the final client will be checking segment wise. They don't know the full audio length and all. They will be checking separately, taking this segment and they will be checking. Okay. So normally if you
Okay,
press this
okay.
play button, it will be playing for continuously. It won't stop at any place. But if you use shift tab, so only this particular segment, the particular audio cutting will be played.
It wasn't so good, not so bad. And what about you?
You got it right?
Okay, okay, got it.
So the cutting segment is you have to cut very clearly. You should not cut exact on the word on the ending of the word or starting of the word. You should give some space. Don't give small big space. At least something. It should be clear. There should not be any off word. Okay. And one more thing, there is option save to save the file. Okay. So once it is saved, you can get the message here. Okay. So this one now you got everyone got clear, right? How to get the transcription. After getting transcription, what you have to do? We have to change all the content into lower case, and we have to change the word okay as okay only, not in that other language. Sorry, not as a okay boy. And I have to check with the transcription. And first you have to cut the segmentation. Like segmentation means nothing. You have to part the classify the audio silence and speech segment according to the status. After that, we have to copy paste according to the segment. Okay. Who is this? Yeah, Mavis. Why? What happened? Don't unmute yourself. Yeah. If you have any doubt, you can unmute. Otherwise, please, it will have a more disturbance for us. Okay. Anyone have any doubt on this? How to cut the segmentation? What is the tag used for? So we have a guidelines. So I will share with you. Okay, with the team leaders. These are guidelines.
Jivita, you will be assigning the audios to the order to us now.
Yes, ma. I will assign you.
Okay,
So
okay.
let me know like when you can start the work. So according to that, I will can assign the audios. I will be sharing this sheet to only the person, to the team leader. Okay. So they have to update here. I don't want all the people to engage here. Only the team leader. They have to check here everything, and the audio will be here. So they can download. So whatever the audio assigned here, you can download it and you can save it there. You got it right?
Okay.
Okay. For this, I have already done. I will assign to someone who can work on this file. It will be
And
easy.
and one more thing, actually,
Yeah.
if a person speak continuously for 5 seconds
Okay,
or
sir.
10 seconds, but
Okay.
in the middle the blank space is more than 1.5 seconds or 2 seconds.
You cut
In
it,
that
sir.
case,
You cut it.
whether we can cut it or whether we can
Yeah,
put the
you can
silence
cut it. You
tag.
can cut it. You can cut it. You cut it.
I
Don't
see.
put it. Actually, possible silence. You can see this is
Okay.
like 1.5 segment.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
1.5. So this is possible.
Okay.
So here, say
Okay.
this is small one. So instead, if
Okay.
you cutting this, what will happen? One this word will be cut, this word will be cutting.
I
So
see.
don't get
Okay.
small,
Okay.
small
Okay.
stuff. So
Okay.
only cut the possible maximum
Okay.
silence.
Okay. Okay.
Apart from this, you can see here no small silence is there, so you can
But
avoid that.
but in previous files we did the this one this small
But yeah,
uh,
small
this
okay.
one.
But if there is, but sure, make sure there is no any word cutting while
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
this.
There is no word is
Yeah,
cut.
yeah.
Okay.
So instead of that, you can use silence tag
Oh
there.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
So it will
But
be
already we did the segmentation, so we need not change it. No,
no,
we
don't
can
want
leave
to
it
change.
as it is.
Yeah, so
Okay.
it is
Okay.
otherwise you can nothing. You can merge the segment. For example, if you cut it this as silence,
Yeah, yeah. We have to
put the
merge the
yeah merge
segment. Yeah.
segment. It will be merged with this one.
Okay. 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 Fine.
But only the main thing, the word should not be cut at start and end.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, otherwise nothing, sir. So what are the things in your team? Save it. And one more thing, if you do something mistake, team, will just
Uh,
if you go for submit, it will show the errors.
I see. Okay.
It will
So
never admit you
whether
to
we
submit.
whether we can give the submit button and we can see the errors and we can correct it.
Yeah,
Right?
you can see, you can see. You can see
I
why
see.
it's showing because we did not type anything content. Segment is
Yeah. Yeah.
empty. Segment. For example, if I what I do is if I did not close the tag properly, okay, simply
Okay.
deleting this. If I did not close the tags properly, once save. If I try to submit, it will show incorrect angular bracket found.
I see. Okay, okay.
And if the tag is not clear, if I type, so instead of I type some number here.
I see.
So, and
Okay,
one more thing, team, we should not type any numbers. So numbers also we should type. For example, I used to go bus daily 2 times. Then the two should be TWO. You should not type as number two. Whatever the numeric value, if someone there is 2.5, then you have to type
point
2.5.
5. Okay.
Okay, there is no number. We should not use numbers in the project. Okay, in the transcription we
Ma'am,
only have to, yeah.
one doubt, like for example, if they say you have to pay 150,
Yeah.
we have to put it as it is as 150 or 150.
150, not 150, because here 150, right? Not 150, right?
How
So
they
the
pronounce that same way we have to type.
same we have to type.
It should be verbatim. Okay,
Yeah,
whatever they
Yeah.
pronounce, you have to write it. Okay.
yeah. So now this 45.
Ma'am, in the pronunciation, if particular word is quite different from the actual word, what is told, I mean, there in the dictionary or something. So what do we do in that case?
You check with the Google first. The word is clear. What is the exact word? You can type there. If you're really not able to clear understand the word, you type U and I instead of guessing and instead of putting some other word. You type U and I. That's it. Surely you know that word is that. Then you can type it. Otherwise, you don't type the word. Instead of that, you mark it as only U and I.
Okay.
Okay. Now you can see the 45 I typed here. If I try to submit, it will show the errors. Segment 15 number, you can see this is the segment, it will show with the segment, this is the segment number. So okay, see number in digits found. Okay,
So
and this
finally, we have to give the submit button. We can check the errors and we can
errors,
rectify it.
yeah,
Right?
rectify, but you should not
No,
submit.
no, no, no. We are not to do it.
So you can see like what are the things, if I you can see the speaker ID is not added, the
Okay,
speaker ID,
okay.
everything will be getting as error.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
So this option is easy. Earlier we used to work in, yeah. Yeah, yeah, because I only loaded all those files in my portal. This is my portal. So I have developed this for we are developing, right? So all the file is loaded under only one ID. As of now, actually, still this is in training part. We did not completely designed this. So normally in other tools like Law of TSR and all, everyone will have a separate ID for login and logout, right? But here we don't have that much storage still. Okay, still we are developing in the developing space only. So what I did is I loaded all my files in OneDrive. So only one same username password will be given for to the all the persons. They can log in and they can start their job in the new job. Once they have to find the file in new job, after this, yeah, they have to accept that file. Once they accept it, it will go to ongoing. In the ongoing, they can find the files. So simply copy paste the file name. So easily you get the file name. You can copy paste the file name. Here you can see. You can see that files in the ongoing. If it's not in ongoing, it will be in the new job. So in the new job, you have to accept the file. Then only it will go to ongoing job. Anyone have any doubts apart from this? So everyone will be having same username and password for now. From the next 1 month, so once this project completed, we will be giving you separate username and password for each person's.
Okay.
And okay, anyone have any doubts? And one more thing, I will show you another file which is already completed. So you will have some ideas on that. Okay. So
Ma'am,
now
regarding that Excel sheet where we can download the WAV file,
yes,
it's not been shared with everybody. So how
no,
is
no,
it like?
this your team leader will be shared with you. Don't worry on this. This one will be access for team leaders, not for all people. So the team leader will be shared with you the drive for you and the file which is also assigned to you. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. And now team, you can see this is the file we completed already. So not this one. This is me working. So I say when I'm closing this, I will allow to someone this file. This file we already completed. I will show you how we cut the segment. You can see.
Dr. Sarita, Dr. Geetanjali, Dr. Genia, dear friends, ladies and gentlemen, a very warm good morning to all of you. Not a pleasant morning, but still, I would say a warm good morning.
Team, you can see this, right? How we done?
Yeah, but silence has been put in between every
Yeah,
every.
instead of cutting, we will add it like this. If you cut this, what will happen? The whole sentence will be cutting small parts, right? If the because the
Before we used
same,
to just ignore it, no,
yeah,
ma'am.
because we ignore it, now we do it only one this one. Because what is happening, right? If we cutting small segment, so only for Dr. Genia, the dear friend, ladies and gentlemen. So everything will be separate segment. We can't get a clear, complete one, some like sentence or something format for this. We changed everything. So now each and this file, now all the YouTube files are changing to this only. See?
And first and foremost, my sincere and humble thanks to all of them and all of you and National Institute of Plant Genome Research, all the faculty, the administration, and all of you here for this opportunity to me to come and share.
Team, you can see right how the person did Q1. This is file completed and done with QC. This is the
Okay.
final
Hi,
output.
Jivita.
Yes, ma'am.
Jivita, is there any timeline regarding this segment? Kind of 20 second, 30
Yeah,
seconds,
yeah,
40 seconds?
20 second is there. 20 second is there. It will show you error. If you cut above 20 second, it will show you error. So
Okay,
don't
okay,
worry on
okay.
that. It will show each and every. Once you completed this line, if you go in this line, if you cut this segment, and one more thing, you can see the timing of the current segment also here. So total duration of the segment.
Okay, not more than 20 seconds.
Yeah, and more, not more than even 20.1 also is wrong. It won't allow
Ni-
you to submit or work.
19.99.
Yeah, 19.99. 99.
Okay.
Oh, okay, ma'am. So you can see how we can type.
So, welcome to the world of pollution.
So you can see this is the final output. So there is no any missing word, there is no any misheard words. Whatever the heard in the audio, that is typed, right? You make work clearly. Okay.
Air Quality Index or AQI. Now, AQI is air quality index.
See, team, you can see the person is telling the word is AQI. Okay, instead of there is a word, someone spelling, someone pronouncing the words, letters, then you have to type in the same way, but that word should be in capital. So you can see here also.
So PM 2.5.
So PM 2.5. Like this we have to do. Type the PM word is pronounced separately. Then we have to type it in capital. Apart from that, all other words should be typed in lowercase only. So for that only I told, once you converted the audio, you put the files in the word file and change all the words in lowercase. So it will be easy for you. Otherwise, what you have to do? You have to type. You have to convert all these things. So you can make this one. So it will be easy for you to work. Okay. So what is this file name? The person who is working, I can give them, so they can transcribe this file easily. Okay. Next, like you can see, this file is completed. So this is like how we completed, like how we put the tag, how we used this.
Now it's recognized that air pollution is not about particular matter. It's not a scientific issue, or rather, it's not a science issue only. It's a pure health issue today.
So team, you got it right, how they worked on this file. So how the output is their final output. Okay, in this file, this is like dictation file, only one person. So we cut according to the silence and the segment, speech and segment. So the one segment is not, it should not exit above 20-second segment. Okay, and it will be show you, yeah, this also spell mistakes. So normally Gangaram is not that this name will be not in English dictionary. So it will be show you an error, and I yes it will be showing as comma. So comma is not needed for this one, right?
Ma'am,
So
and
like
this spell check is not there in this software.
it's there. You can see the spell check. Won't do auto spell check. You have to do spell check. And one more thing, you doing this transcription in this Otter.ai. So maximum there will be no spell mistakes there. Only the misheard words will be there. You have to correct the misheard words. Okay. Apart from that, there will be no spelling mistakes because you are doing with machine translation, not a human translation. If we doing really, there will be spelling mistakes. Okay, because earlier we had this issue with the people who working, someone telling broken, they tell broken patient, that patient will be patients. So like that they type. So while doing in this software, after that there will be no more spelling mistakes. Only the misheard instead of Orissa, Odisha, instead of Odisha, Bengal, Bengali. So some like it the machine which the word is not able to hear clearly, that word will be typed with another spell, another word. Apart from that, you can see there is no any spell mistake in this file. Okay.
No, because my router thing, three files maximum we used, and it was not allowing for the next one. So I had to literally type it on this Textlang.
Yeah, and type
So
it.
is there no option in this that you have a spell check on
And
this?
there is no spell check. This is like it will show you errors like this word is not correct or this word is whether it will be in the dictionary or not. You have to come copy and paste it in the Google and you have to check it.
Okay.
Okay, that you have to do, ma'am. Apart from that, your file will be checked by Mr. Dhananjay. So he will be. If you have any doubt, you update with him. Like in which segment you have doubt, which word you have doubt. So he will be checking that word first, particularly. Okay, team. Anyone have any doubt? I think it's too late. Nearly one 1.5 hours. Maybe some person got sleep also because of my teaching.
No, no, no problem. But any changes in the pay scale as such, because we are all the time on the
And
like
that you
events
have
all
to
the.
discuss with your team leader and your team manager, ma'am. That you have to discuss with your team manager and team leader.
Okay, because this cannot be worked like offline.
No, ma'am, it's not working with offline. Only we need to work on online.
Right. Thank you.
So, ma'am, what is the problem you're facing with the online? The data is consuming more.
No, not like that. In case if I have a network breakdown,
Issue.
I can just download. Before it was like download the file and directly keep
Yeah, you
working.
can work in
When I have
offline.
to upload, I switch on the net and then upload
Yeah,
it.
in that we found we are, that in that what has happened right in offline transcription we found more errors, tag errors, and the segment errors, speaker errors. So even Dhananjay sir know how many we faced. So because of that only we developed this tool and now we working on this to avoid so many mistakes, so many errors which is occurring after the completion of work. Okay. So as of now, we don't have option to work on offline. So everything will be in online. Actually, I told in last meet, right? So this will be easy for us to work. Each and every file will be worked very properly. The maximum the tag errors in apart from the misheard and missing words and spell mistakes, the maximum spell mistakes also avoided in this tool. So only the missing word and misheard words will be the final error in the file. Apart from that, all the errors will be cleared in the online tool. Okay. So only
Okay.
we send it. As of now, there is no chance. So because all the files loaded in the drive only. So only by we giving this Excel sheet to drive because you have to type right. So it will be easy for at least you completing the transcription in the this one. Uh, Once you completed the transcription, then copy pasting is very easy, right? Cutting the segment and copy pasting. Otherwise, we have to type all content. That will take too much time. Okay, then I think I have cleared all those things. Anyone have any doubts?
No, Jivita.
Yeah, okay. Any other teams?
Ma'am, one more thing. If there is no current or if there is no internet, this software will not work, even if we have a battery backup
No,
on the
ma'am.
laptop.
Yeah, it will work. If you have internet connection, it will work.
No, the internet is not there, but we are started already working. That time
No,
it
no,
was there.
no. No, no. If the connection is lost, then it's lost. This is online
Okay.
work, ma'am. Once your connection lost, it will be lost. So whatever you're working, please save it.
So
If
whatever you have worked, usually before 3 minutes or something, I think it will
uh,
take three after 3 minutes every time backup. I believe.
uh,
I think you lose the data whatever you have typed.
so try to save. Once you complete each and every line, you complete. There is a save button. Simply save on that. Okay.
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 Okay. Okay. Anyone have any doubts? Doubts.
Jivita, provide us the parameters regarding this process.
Huh? This guidelines, right?
Yeah, guidelines. Sorry.
Yeah, I will show you. One second.
Okay.
Okay, one second. Sorry, team. So recently I recovered from COVID.
Oh,
Because of that, my cough will be there. So please adjust for some time. ಸೊ ಧನಂಜಯ ಸರ್ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಗೈಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆಯಾ? ನಾನು ಎಲ್ಲಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಹುಡುಕ್ಬೇಕು.
I have, madam. I have. With whom I have to share?
ನನಗೆ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ನನ್ನ ವಾಟ್ಸಪ್ಪಲ್ಲಿ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ.
Okay.
Even I checking from the files which I shared with other members. So
I
you
have.
have, please
I'll
share in
share
WhatsApp. WhatsApp.
just after this meeting. I'll share with
Ah, ಇವಾಗ ಬೇಕು.
you. Oh, okay, okay. 1 minute.
Because I have to show in the meet only.
Okay.
Okay, Jim, sorry to introduce myself. My name is Jivita Satish Kumar. I'm from Bangalore. So I providing translation and transcription works. Okay. So I have 3 years of experience in this field. So currently I working with as a vendor for more companies like Microsoft, Google. So our main project is from Microsoft. So this project which is we currently is working for Microsoft. Okay.
Okay,
Those,
that's good.
yeah. And one more thing. So until the work you complete, until the you completing. So the voice recording guidelines, sir, you consider.
ನೋಡ್ದೆ. Sorry. ನೋಡ್ದೆ.
Okay. And one more thing, please work very carefully and please work very clearly. If you have any doubts, please connect with concerned team leaders. For English, we have Roja and Praveen on board. They are from internal team, from their working in-house team. And for Hindi, you can connect with Nandini. So I will share you all those numbers in the group, in the WhatsApp message. So you can connect with anytime. So I will be providing you training and all those things. Apart from that, so what are the doubts or what are the things you need to ask with them regarding billing, everything you have to connect with your concerned team leaders. Okay.
Sure, Jivita.
Yeah, and one more thing, sorry, the medical transcription audio, I asked for original audio.
Okay.
Okay, original. You people recorded and transcribed and send it to me. I thought, what happened? Why do this like happen? So make sure. Okay. You can see my screen, right? So this is guidelines. So you avoid this. These are all we used in this one. So only go for this transcription guidelines. You can see the this one. My I hope you can see my screen, right? Team?
Yeah, we can.
Okay, this is guidelines. One second. ಅವ್ರು ಸರ್ ಆಡಿಯೋನ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಟ್ರು ಸರ್, ಅವರೇ ಮೆಡಿಕಲ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಷನ್ ಆಡಿಯೋ ಒಂದು ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಟ್ರು.
ಹೌದಾ? Okay.
ಪಾಪ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಇದಾಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಇಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪ್ ಸಮಟೈಮ್ಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್. ಅಯ್ಯೋ ಎಲ್ಲ ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. One second, team. I'm using dual screen because of that I got confused where I opened the screen. Okay, sorry. That's it. So team, this guidelines will be shared with you. Okay. So normally word to word as spoken in audio, transcription should be adhered to transcription guidelines given below. For example, this start time, end time. So the speech segment should be not exceed 20 seconds, and no segment should have silence or noise continuously for more than 4 seconds. So this guidelines you leave it. So whatever the guidelines I have, whatever I taught in the meeting, you go through that. And the speaker ID is like C1, C2. If the call center audio, C1, A1, agent 1, customer 1. If the conversation audio, then it will be C1, C2. Everything is given here. Okay. And like so this you avoid it. And the transcription guidelines, if someone telling, all the numbers will be spelled out. For example, 1 2 3, then you have to type 1 2 3. 100 means 100. If someone telling 120, then 120. Okay. If someone telling I will come at 5, then you have to type it as I will come at 5. You should not use any special characters also, right? And I need a direction to Monotrol, and Mario goes to a mall in Seattle. Do you know Google? So there should not be any capital letters. There only everything should be typed in small letter. And if you heard about like direction to IBM, then yeah, the IBM word should be typed in capital because it was spelled separately. It was spoken separately, spelled out. Then ICSI, ATM. So these words are not typed as in capital. We should not type like this. And someone telling NATO, NAFTO, then you have to type NATO, NAFTO. We should not type like this one, in which we normally see in the Google and all. Okay. Someone telling 10 kilo, then you have to type 10 kilo. If someone telling 10 kilometer, then you have to type 10 kilometers only. You should not use any abbreviation. Okay. Okay, then if then someone telling Yahoo, Yahoo, Kisha, Kisha, whatever the things which you heard in the audio, you type in the same way. So wherever the apostrophe is comma or wherever the hyphen comes, you type according to that. If someone telling MK Gandhi, you have to type MK in capital, Gandhi in normal because the MK is spelled out separately. Okay. So the names and one more thing. If you hear some audio, I told you right. If you heard Hindi word, then you have to type yalam. The word inside the word Hindi word should be typed in Hindi, and the yalam tag should be closed. Okay. So if someone telling period, full stop, then you have to type. When you're hearing full stop, the person telling full stop, then you have to type full stop only. Okay, you should not put dot. Okay. Someone just telling at jsascript.com, then you have to type at jsascript.com. If someone telling I'm going to purchase in Amazon, then Amazon. If someone telling what is your melody, my name I'm melody is anju.gmail.com, then you have to type anju dot at miss ATN. Like that only you have to type. You should not type as a special character. Someone telling hashtag, then you have to type hashtag. I think I was saying very fast. I think you can understand. Can't, he's, John's. So what are the things spoken in the way? You have to type in the same way. If someone telling I, then you have to type I only. How many times he tell I, then you type I. And you type and he. So if the word he. So first word is not understandable, then you type you and I. Don't type. The word is not clear. When the word is not clear, don't type the word. Instead of that, you type you and I. Let's discuss that. Like what is the word? Ambiguity word that is called as UNIN words. Now this means leave it. So only go through this guidelines enough. I mean, apart from that, I think I hope everything is explained in the training only. Okay. So we had made a training video for this session. So I will be sharing with you. So it will be more useful for you. And the tags. So what are the tags? I told you right. NPS used for non-primary speech. Okay. Then UNIN. If the word is unintelligible, then you have to type it as UNIN. If a abusive word, if you are something word, you're typing abusive word. SUP. The someone telling my credit card number is 1234. Then the word that information, personal information or confidential information should be typed inside the SUP tag. And filler words. Yeah, oh, like that. That word will be coming as filler. You should not type that word instead of the ho, like that. You should not type that words. You have to type only fillers. So silence, you ignore this option. Wherever there is possible silence, you cut the segment as silence. And LM. So in Hindi audio, if someone telling hello there, then you have to type that in Hindi. That English word in LM. If it's English video, English file, then you have to type Hindi word in LM. Then overlap. So overlap, I told you, overlap C1, overlap C2. Who is the speaker? Overlap. So you avoid this music tag. We're not going to use this tag at any cost. Okay. And that's all thing. This is that guidelines which you need to go through. I think I explained here also. So anyhow, keep in the mind there should not be any words in capital letter. Only the words spelled out separately should be in capital letter. And the speakers, apart from that, all those things, all those errors will be captured by tool only. You don't want to worry on that. Okay. If you type number also, it will show you error. It won't allow you to submit the file. Okay. So anyone have any doubts?
No, ma'am.
Okay,
No, I
it's
think
clear. But
everything
now
is pretty
you
much clear.
now I think now it's not really clear. Now it's clear. But while working only, you'll have get more doubts.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So first you work first part. So when I telling okay, yeah, sure, it's nice. Yeah, it's very easy. We can do it. But while working practically, you will come to like, what is this? What
Facing a
to do
lots of
next?
mistakes.
Yeah, what to do next? That will be a big question. So what I do is I will share the training video by tomorrow, not now. Tomorrow I will share the training video. So if you have any doubts, please go through that video only. Everything was clearly I mentioned it that, but you need some patience to watch that. Then only you can go through that. Because in my projects, by seeing my video only, so many people work full file without asking any doubt. Some people, they don't have patience to go through the video. They will be asking each and every line doubt, what to do next, what to do next. So first they have to have some patience to work first. First, go through all the guidelines. Then you will get the clear idea. Then you can start working on that. And maximum thing, I told you right. Please, if you don't know English properly, then please don't want to work. Please, if you know English, please work. We need more QC person also in the future. So we are expecting like this 1,000 hours of project in English for next 1 year after March. So before that, you get trained now only. Okay. Okay, team. So other details I will be sharing you tomorrow. For the new team, I will be sharing the price per hour. How what is the price per hour? What are the things and all. Okay. Okay, team. Only
Okay.
the concerned team leader will be. I will be sharing with all the details with the concerned team leaders only, not with all the team members. The main thing, the sheet should be updated by the team leader. Like this file, whom you going to assign, this file is in progress or the file completed or whatever the status you have to update like this. You can see this file already. The status of completed tool transition. If any Hindi words in the segmentation, like in which segmentation, and whatever the things you have, everything you have to update in the sheets. Okay, this access will be given to the concerned team leader. Okay, as of
Sure.
now it's loaded with like 18 plus 3 18 plus 320, and here it's like, so we loaded with 25 hours of work. Okay, so please start work.
25
25 hours.
hours.
Yeah, 25 hours. So we have to
Okay.
complete by next Wednesday. Within 8 days, we have to complete all this file. And one more thing, the first file will be checked very thoroughly. Once the file was 100% accuracy, if you, I can't tell like everyone, okay, anyway, all can work with 100% accuracy. Some mistakes will be there. We will be informing you like what are the mistakes you have done. You go to the mistakes, you correct the mistakes. After that, by checking that, we will be assigning you more files. Okay.
Sure. Sure.
Oh, okay, okay, team. Then thank you. Good night. Have a good sleep. Tomorrow we will be connecting with you. So, which are the teams need file? Please connect with the concerned team leader. I hope you will be having Nandini and Roja or Praveen number, so you can connect with them.
Sure,
Okay.
Jivita.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.